Queen Jinkies, yo, sitting on the throne. YouTube streets, her empire, her zone. Gossip feeling hotter than a phone. In her restaurant, the hungry ghost chrome. Queen Jinkies, yo, she don't play, serving smoking stacks. You come for her, get them hot facts. Keyboard warriors, denim cracks. Comment section lit, no cap, all max. On the YouTube streets, she the queen. Got the feeling you ain't never seen. Drama bruise like that caffeine. She the flame in the drama scene. Dishing out the dirt while she serves the plate. Kitchen heat matching, digital debate. Space and stakes, yeah, she the great. Haters creep, but they just bait. Chef it on, stirring both pots. Live stream poppin', serving hot shots. Subscribers knocking, real talk drops. Queen Jinkies reign, it never stops. Reaction vids, got that spicy blend. You come wrong, you'll catch the end. Running the box, ain't no need to pretend. She's the storm, and the trend. Queen Jinkies, yo, sitting on the throne. YouTube streets, her empire, her zone. Gossip feeling hotter than a phone. Queen Jinkies, yo, sitting on the throne. YouTube streets, her empire, her zone. Gossip spilling hotter than a phone. Queen Jinkies, yo, sitting on the throne. YouTube streets, her empire, her zone. YouTube streets, sitting on the throne. YouTube streets, her empire, her zone. Queen Jinkies, yo, another scene.
Hey guys, how's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Hey, look at everybody already in here. We already got a big crowd in here today. How y'all doing? Look here, Miss Ann was number one. Woo! There's Sweet Hash Brown. Look here, Crazy Hillbilly. What's up, Crazy Hillbilly? There's my sweet Eve. How are you, Eve? There's Sharon. Hey, Sharon. Dee Dee. Hey, Dee Dee. And it's the Pamela Pumpkin, Dee Dee. Cripple Creek. What's up, girlfriend? Did you ever get that wish list figured out? Hey, Madison. How are you, honey? Madison says, happy birthday, Logan. Y'all, he just turned 16. As 11:30 tonight. He was born on October 6th at 11:30 p.m. There's Julie. Hey, Julie. Little lady 7 up. Debbie Nelson. What's up, sister? Rocker girl. What's up, sister? There's a little Sassy. Y'all come on in. Oh, is that your granddaughter, Madison? Okay. Hey, Madison. She's so pretty, Cripple Creek. She is so beautiful. I watched her little skincare tutorial on your channel. Have you, Dee Dee? The Pamela Pumpkins. Diamonds! Hi, Big Mama. There's Daniel Barry. Hey, Daniel Barry. Well, y'all come on in and sit down a while. What about this chit-chatting, y'all? I am digging deep on the conspiracy theories. I don't know, y'all. I don't know if it's such a conspiracy theory, but the North Carolina disaster, have y'all been looking into that any? That's crazy. It is crazy. She really got somebody like telling me about it, then I got to looking into it more. Well, there's Tams. Hey, Tams. Diamond says, happy birthday, Logan. But I got to looking into it more, and I was like, wow. I was like, this is crazy. Madison, you're next. How old are you going to be on your birthday next week, Madison? I've worked all day today. I was going to come on live earlier, guys, but work. And then I took Logan out to eat for his birthday, and we didn't have a party. Um, I just took him out to eat for his birthday, and this girl is tired. I am so tired. Uh, what is it, Jinky? Spill the tea, sis. Oh, I'm going to be 17 on the 12th. Woo! So you're just a year older than Logan, Madison. He just turned 16 today. So you are a year and a week older than Logan. Hey, Judith Faith. God's love. Are you excited, Madison? Jinkies, it's official. Mondays are being naughty. I know, Diamonds, but it ain't Monday yet. Logan takes his permit test tomorrow. He has been studying and studying and studying and studying and studying. And he's been doing pretty good at studying. It's just he's taking the practice tests, and well, bless his heart. I gotta put my glasses back on, guys. I can't see nothing. I'm feeling rough today. I'm sorry, guys. I'm looking rough. All because, well, that's what you get when you work. Mondays are we being naughty? Oh yeah, we could be naughty. Yeah, definitely. It ain't Monday yet though. Well, it is Monday though, ain't it? Well, Judith Faith, we. Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that, Madison. Oh, bless your heart, baby. You sure been through it this year. I'm sorry to hear that, baby. Bless your heart. My grandpa was my special one too. Oh, he was so special. I lost him when I was quite young, but I can still remember so much about him. He was so good. I love my grandpa. Hold on just a second. I gotta tell Logan to feed the dog real quick. It's 12:39 here in my neck of the woods. He only has to do that driver's test one time in his life. The renewal after that is just the written test. Well, he's doing the written test. It's his permit. He wants to. He got in the car today. He said, "Mom, just let me drive the car." I said, "Not until you get something where to cover on my insurance." So I asked Logan to sing "All I Want for My Birthday" is some big booty trolls. I've never heard of that, Diamonds. Logan, come here. I'm gonna ask him. Now, I'm not responsible for what comes out of his mouth, Diamonds. Look how nerdy these glasses are. Diamond says, what? Ask Logan to sing "All I Want for My Birthday" is a big booty trolls. No. You go feed the dog. Hey, Emery, how are you, honey? He said, no, Diamonds, no. I tried. I tried. Hey, Coupon Mama. How are you? I was gonna come on live last night, but y'all, that's another thing. I totally and thoroughly uh I totally and thoroughly this is crazy. Uh Miss Chewy, it said it blocked one a payment from you. Let me see here. I wonder if there's like a limit on Cash App, which I've not used Cash App today. The word troll should be substitute for golden true tool that starts with an H. Huh? Wait, I don't know. Said if you do her birthday, she will come on. Okay, sounds good, Cripple Creek. Sounds good. He's old enough to have his brain corrupted. Hey, read that again. Rhymes with Joe. Oh, I don't know what your diamonds. You that just went over my head. Are you the one posted about Ziggy yesterday? Oh, let's see. You will have to walk her through getting up. Okay, Cripple Creek. Great diamonds, but he'll have a chat full of women knocking in the door. Oh, he will, won't he? I know what you're saying now. I know what you're saying now. Okay, okay. He's just a good boy. He's girls. He likes them, but it's a scary thing for him right now because rejection's so huge when it comes to kids this age, and some kids just is like, and he's one of them kids that's just scared of rejection. Hey, WR. Thank you, Miss Chewy. Logan, Miss Chewy sent you $10 for your birthday. Come tell her thank you. Yeah, I did too. She had to put it on mine because yours is not working. I'll send it over to you though, okay? Y'all, we had to call medics out to Lily about an hour ago. She stuck a piece of straw up her nose and got it stuck. Blood was going everywhere. Oh my goodness! Is she okay? Goodness gracious! Don't push it, Jinkies. It'll be soon enough. I know it will be. He's just a good kid. He just, he likes to chill at home and do his thing and just that's what he likes to do. He likes to chill at home and do his thing. Had my husband scared to death and told him not to try and get it out. Oh, really, Coupon? I bet. That's terrifying. Miss Chewy's in behind the scenes here, y'all. She sent Logan a cash out. Thank you, Miss Chewy. Love you. Doctor, don't get gatekeepers really. Bless your heart. Goodness. Well, I pray soon he'll get some relief. Logan, do your thing. 21, do your thing. I'm singing it now. I hope I didn't miss somebody's message here. I was wondering what that noise was at TV. I got Logan sitting here beside me, y'all. He's all crowded up on me.
I'm tired.
What you got to say?
I don't know. Thank you. Thank you.
Logan, show us the TikTok on what's going on.
Huh?
So messed up. Oh, Jinky's not you, Logan. Double over in pain today because, oh no, Miss Ann. Hope you feel better, baby. Jinky, show us the TikTok on what's going on. It's so messed up, scary. We need Trump in office. It is. It definitely is crazy. I don't want to be a party pooper. I love you all. Just trying to get me some sleep. Please forgive me. I love you, BFF. Each and every one of you. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you, Miss Chewy. Tell Miss Chewy thank you, Lo.
Thank you. I'm scared, man.
For what?
Trump.
Oh my gosh.
It's going to lead to World War III.
Logan's scared of World War III, you all. Did y'all ever have a kid that was scared of this type of stuff? I told him, I said, God's in control, Logan. Nobody else is in control. Even God says. It's nobody. He says it's in control.
I bet they said that when World War I and World War II started.
Yeah, and it was just, guess what happened?
They nuked Japan.
So, I mean.
Yeah, but if nuke happened, then nuke happened all over the world.
Miss Ann says, happy birthday.
Thank you, Miss Sam.
He don't understand that these countries fight constantly.
Yeah, but they'll still interfere with America and they'll send nukes.
No, son. America's a very powerful country. Very powerful country. People these other countries just don't mess with America. Because America is such a... Well, it's just, that's what it is, guys. It's scary for kids. It's very scary. I was that kid in the 60s. We had nuke drills in school. I know. I lived through the 80s. The Star Wars program and stuff. It is scary. But there's nothing new under the sun, guys. Literally, nothing new under the sun. Eve says, happy birthday, Logan. There's really nothing new under the sun. It is what it is. And ultimately, you got to have faith in God. God is the only thing that you got in this world.
Is the end of the world near?
No. Nobody knows when the end of the world is. God is the only one that knows when the end of the world is. People can preach and say it's the end of the world to the end of the world.
Most people don't believe in God, though. They believe in Islam, Hinduism, Buddhism.
That's their walk. That's their will that God gave them. They will eventually bow to the knee of God. Everybody will. Because that's just how it is. That's their walk, and we have to respect it. The only thing we can do is provide our testimonies that we've been given. Simple as that. To be brutally honest,
Try to convert
some
them.
of the kids enlisted in the military scared. Yes, Diamonds. A lot of the young boys back when I was younger, well, back when Marita was younger, I'm picking on Marita. A lot of the young boys have had to enlist in the military, or they get they get called in for service.
Well,
Marita said, "Happy birthday, Logan."
thank you. Oh, what was you going to say, Mom?
Back they used to draft young boys in at 18 years old. You would never be drafted because you have medical issues, but yeah, the kids would run and hide and scared to death. It was terrifying back in them days. But because of the Vietnam War, Maria, did I just date you beyond to the Vietnam War? Poor Marita's gonna get me. But it is what it is. It's people. I don't think that. I think everybody. I think God has a plan, and ultimately it's nobody else's plan but God's. I'm picking on you, Marita. But hey, Michelle. But ultimately, like I said, it's God's plan. It's such a freaking liar talking about Jinkies and Daisy. Oh, you're talking about PG? Oh gosh. She's just listen, I may have my kids' cash app up here. But this is my channel and Logan's part of my channel. And I might put my kids' cash up here, but at least I don't put use my channel and say my channel's for a missing child and that all the money's going to help find her. And that's not the truth. As far as the whole end of the world stuff, not one person knows. And if you say you know, then you're going against God. Hey, H. Davis! Because God said that nobody knows. He will come like a thief in the night. And I do not think that God is going to let man destroy this earth and give him that much power. When God said he's going to be the one to destroy this earth. Make sense? Nasty old crusty hog is just jealous. I can't believe the woman has talked about her brother. She talked about my kid. She talked about my marriage. She talked about everything. And then she sits up there and cries and whines about how pitiful, pitiful, because I'm picking on her. Oh my gosh. The woman has literally been the world's worst person in the whole wide world to me. And then she sits over. This is her. Listen.
I don't know why, God. Story my life. Story my life. I've always been treated bad. Feel like I should be used to it, right, God?
Are those
I-
cats up in a tree?
No, that's PG talking.
No, these.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Those are cats.
Sorry, guys, I had to. Her voice makes me sick. I'm trying to be good, guys. Trying to be good. But then y'all have to start talking about PG. You got to think about your solid woman. Oh yeah, we was lean on me, any of the others in the lane of Helena. No, lean on me's from northern Kentucky. I truly believe God will resurrect us first. Another reason, Logan, not to worry. I totally agree. Hey, thank you, Lori P. Your soul, woman. Honey, I listen. I feel like I pray constantly. I try to do the right thing. Now, when y'all start talking about PG, that's the only time I'm not doing the right thing because she gets on my nerves and she makes me mad. But I try to be good. I work hard. I try to be a providing mother to my child. Um, like I try. My only downfall is I've lied a little bit. Just little white lies here and there. Like, did you get that done? Oh yeah, I got that done. I didn't get done. That kind of little white lies and stuff like that. Or I procrastinate. Um, we gossip a little bit here and there, but I don't think I'm a bad person. Um, I try to be a good person. I try to do right things in this world. Okay, Marita, come be back, hurry. I mean, but we all fall short of glory of God. But ultimately, when it comes to my child over here looking at me and telling me, about the end of the world and all that stuff, nobody knows when the end of the world is. Nobody. God is the only one knows when the end of the world is. And, I honestly do not think he's going to let Vladimir Putin be the one to take out his world he created. Not to mention, not to hurt anybody's feelings or anything, but Russia's, I don't think that they're as strong as America, nor a lot of these other countries. And, granted, our poor little Biden is he's not a very alert these days. I seen a video of him doing it. They give him an interview about the storm, and he said, "Oh, the storm, the storm." And they're like, "How do you feel about everything that's going on with it?" "Oh, we've got it under control. I'm very happy, very happy." Like it was like it just blew his. He didn't know what the hell they was talking about, or even how to answer it. And it's not that war. It's Iran and Israel. They've been fighting for literal years, Linda. Iran and Israel has been fighting for literal years. Literal years. This is nothing new under the sun. These countries, they fight back and forth, and there's nothing new under the sun. They've literally been fighting for years. Yes, even Jesus does not know the day. Only God. Even Jesus does not know the day. Only God. Um, but but like I said, I mean, we got our president here, and bless his heart, I don't. He needs to be out. He needs to be out. He's not. He's not. Bible says, when Israel surrounded all four sides, it's over. And yeah. Only difference is Iran is much closer to creating nuclear weapons. Iran is not that powerful of a country, guys. They're still cooking their food with campfires and gas canisters. I mean, that's one of the things I watch every day. Even in Ishenham, one of their biggest cities, it's still very third world country-ish. I know. I think he's got dementia. I think he's got dementia, guys. I mean, how old is that man? How old is President Biden? What? He's like 80-year-old. He's pretty old. I think that he's got dementia. So, according to the military leaders, Iran is only a few away. Really, Diamonds? I just feel like these other countries and this stuff is only what God will allow them to do. Only what God allows. Step down, but then he's not running for president again. Biden's not running for president again. He stepped out of the race and gave it to Camilla. He didn't do that. They made him do that. That's why you caught him wearing a Trump hat the other day. Hey, Ice Princess. Boy, you should have come got some M dumplings today, girlfriend. Ice Princess likes my dumplings. I thought Biden stepped down, but then he popped back up. Oh, yeah. I just read that. Not official, but we all know. Well, like I said, there's nothing new under the sun. These countries has been fighting for years. And the news also makes things a whole lot worse. Just like when you see the videos of like the hurricanes, and then these news reporters are standing out, and it looks like there's wind blowing real hard, and they're about to fall down, and then a pedestrian walks behind them, and they're just like, not even like, they're like in shorts and a t-shirt. So it looks like they got props set up to make it look like it's so much worse. And that's the news. The news is fake. We've all knew that. Even you're right, Diamonds. Even Biden knows what's up. I was going to, but I did not think he was open. Yeah, I'm open every Sunday. Ask Princess. Open every Sunday. Got them dumplings. I had a good old pot of dumplings today, honey. They went out the door so quick. But y'all, my knees is hurt. My legs is hurt so bad today. My knees, I hurt all over, but I did a lot of strenuous work yesterday, and then today was busy at the restaurant. So personally, that have seen bodies floating, it's true. Diamonds, I do not doubt that at all. I'm going to let y'all watch some stuff, something that I watched. And let me see here. Hold on. I'm going to let y'all watch a video or two here. about the North Carolina floods and tell me what you all think. Just a second. Y'all gotta tell me what you all think. Chippy is the one that got me turned on to it. Now all I do is I want to watch it and study it. Okay, this woman right here is an actual survivor, but I think she is missing now. So I want y'all to watch this real quick. And she talks about, hold on, let me get past this. She talks about, in this video, she talks about how the water was already rose. How it was up to 9 foot. Diamonds, I wouldn't know what to do on my knees these days. Okay, hold on. And I'm going to show y'all real quick. So this lady right here is a survivor of the hurricane. She lives a little further up on the hill, so she didn't get the part of the disaster, but she helped go find neighbors and try to help evacuate and stuff. And she's telling her side of the story. She is now missing, this woman is. But let's listen to what she has to say, you all. Bear with me just a minute here. Let's listen to what she has to say. I might see if he can do that, Debbie. I don't know. But yeah, I'd love for him to do that. Uh-oh, Cheryl. I don't know what's going on. Try to restart your computer, Cheryl. Cheryl Metcalf, having a hard time getting in chat. We had 9 foot of flooding before Helene hit. Exactly. That's what this woman is saying also. So I believe they flooded it. Let's watch her and you all tell me what you think. And then I'll tell you all what I think, okay? So let's watch her real quick.
My name is Christy Thrift. I am the owner of NC Outdoor Adventures. I live on this road. During this storm, this was completely underwater. This is the Railroad Tracks Railroad Tunnel. It was built in 1916. If we go through the other side, guess what? It's here after the flood of 1916, and it's here after Helene. But the mud was about up to here. No one could get through here until about 3 days ago. It was all neighborhood folks and neighbors that got us out. We were down here for about 3 days with no other outside help. So we actually cleared the road ourselves. We dug this out ourselves. We got neighbors insulin that needed insulin. We got water to some folks that had been without food and water for 36 hours, and tried to evacuate those that we could. And several people have decided to stay, but we got a lot of folks out. But getting there was hard. So like
she looks absolutely exhausted. Absolutely exhausted.
Came down here. I'll show you where the houses floated away.
Yeah.
And when we were coming down here, the reason we were coming down here is we actually wanted to see if our neighbor was okay. We didn't know at the time that the houses were floating away because we were below the water line here on this road. Our house is actually 200 yards away from the river, but the river had come up 100 yards closer to our home. So what we could see, all of this was underwater here. This is our tubing put in. If you see over there in the distance, the metal thing, that was a swinging bridge that was over here. And this was my friend Lenny's home. Lenny's still missing.
This home?
The house, the chimney.
I'm sorry to hear that.
We saw his house float away. This was all during the hurricane, y'all. So like as soon as the winds were enough where we could safely get out, we came down here.
Would you say that was roughly
maybe 12 on Friday.
I think it was like 10, 11 o'clock
10. So you
when
guys,
the wind started to die down. And now, mind you, I think the important thing to say about this storm in Western North Carolina is Thursday night. This river is typically, the Tay River is typically 1.5 to 2.5 feet of water. Thursday night, before Hurricane Helene ever got here, this was 9 feet.
yeah,
Action stage, I'm a swiftwater rescue technician. Action stage for this river is 6 feet. So this was at 9 feet and flooded. This part of this road down below us was already underwater before the hurricane ever got here.
All
Yeah,
right,
we were
guys.
set
Now
up.
think about that. This road was already flooded before the hurricane even got there. And that's what Spirit Mist was saying too. It was already flooded before the hurricane even got there. I mean, now we're going to say thank God for Elon Musk, but let's not thank God for him right quick, Diamonds. Okay? Because there's a twist to this. There's a twist to this. I mean, I don't trust the dude. I'm sorry, I don't trust the Elon Musk dude. Yeah, he's supplying it now. He's supplying it after he destroyed. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all give your opinion. My opinion is a little different. Hey, Wicked West. Hey, girlfriend. Oh gosh, Hashi, I'm sorry to hear that, baby. No. Let's keep politics out of this, please. Oh, no. Well, yes, Elon Musk is not political. Elon Musk is a private man that needs a whole lot of lithium and stuff. And North Carolina is one of the largest lithium providers in the United States. That they got the most lithium. But we're going to watch that here in just a minute, okay? I don't trust him. No, I don't trust him. He's weird. And he just automatically drops Starlink down like he's not going to benefit from this. Absolutely. He's going to benefit from this. No, FEMA's not helping. American Red Cross is not helping. These people they set up their 3 days with nothing. Musk introduced Starlink 3 years ago to the government. They told him to take a hike. I'm hearing many could have been rescued sooner if Starlink was around. Let's just wait on this, okay, guys? Because I think this was all for his purposes. This is my opinion. He's the golden child. This is my opinion. I begged him to leave and come to Ohio. I know, Hashi, I know. Kind of hard when you see people suffering and our government isn't helping the poor people. Exactly. $750, guys. $750. I never thought about it like that, but you're right. He sure was quick to offer Starlink. Absolutely. Right, Diamonds. We got opinions. But I'm gonna let you watch the rest of this and then you keep you listen to this, okay? Because there's another one I'm gonna let you watch. They're wanting to flood out a lot of people in that town. Yes, the people were giving them backlash. They wanted to get in here and mine this lithium. And there's another one too, that there's another natural, what is it, quartz? That goes in them Tesla cars, and they're using them for these, for Elon Musk needs it for his stuff. And, it's so quick to offer up that to many different places in the country. Yeah, but this one is kind of sus, guys. This one's sus. They probably do. Oh, the $750, they've got to pay it back. That sounds about right, huh? Trevor leaves them little angel. I love him. It can't reach civilization. They're stuck. I know, Spirit Mist. I know. Quartz. It's quartz. Yes, quartz. Okay, let's finish watching her real quick, and then we're gonna go on to the next episode.
For failure, for sure, with how flooding
Absolutely.
beforehand.
And so
Why is
we
it
already
flooding
have
before
that.
this even happened?
And then, of course, like I said, Lenny's house over here. Lenny is unaccounted for. We've been looking. We've done our best. We've contacted everyone we can contact at this point. The day before yesterday, we went from search and rescue, which means I'm searching and rescuing people to search and recovery. It no longer means I'm searching and rescuing people. It means I'm searching and recovering bodies. That terminology is extremely important, and social media doesn't want to get that out there, but I think that's unfair to those who've lost people or who have missing. They need to know that we are now in a recovery mission. They need to start preparing, that if they're missing or have not contacted them, that they need to start preparing themselves for that outcome.
Right. Yeah.
So that was Lenny's house. These were cinder block homes, all cinder block homes. They were 2 stories. There were 3 of them. So this house picked up, it floated. It was only above the water for a few seconds. I think what
This
happened,
one right here?
Yeah. I think what happened is the swinging bridge was still, the cables were metal. So I think it might have clipped the cables and then it just went under. These, we didn't see this happen, but as this was happening, we were hiking up the backside of our mountain because we couldn't get to our neighbor. Our neighbor's house is over here.
So that house.
So yeah, we went to that house to rescue or to check on our neighbor. After we realized that the homes were floating away, we knew we had to get to him because that's the closest place we could get to check on someone. And most of these folks are elderly, and we couldn't get to him the normal way, so we had to climb up the side of our mountain. And of course, during the hurricane, climbed up the side of the mountain, got to him. He did say he was planning on leaving if the water got past a certain point. He had what we were calling the go line. It was a leaf line. The water, he's the red porch on the front there. The water got a few feet, maybe 2 feet.
You know, the problem is they waited on the water to get certain feet, and it rose so quick on them, they didn't have time to get the hell out of there. A lot of people waited on the water to see how far it was going to get, and it got too high on them, and they didn't have a chance to escape.
Our go line. But during our climb up the mountain to check on him, after this house was gone, Mr. Garland over there saw the cinder blocks home here. This cinder block home picked up intact. It twisted. It hit this home. It picked up intact. So now we got 2 cinder block homes above water, intact, spinning. And then it hit this one. The neighbor there was on the second floor at that time. Can't see them, guys. The bodies, the smells, the things are either buried in sand or they're up in the trees and they're crushed in sediment.
Yeah, I just saw a chicken right there. You couldn't really tell. Like you'd smell something, but you saw flies.
Yeah.
So the national.
Hold on, guys. Just a second. Okay.
A lot of National Guard helping right here.
There weren't at first. The first 3 to 4 days, we were down here by ourselves. We were helping each other. The only way this entire thing got cleared to here by locals, by the local farmer and our neighbors. The evacuations that happened on this road were primarily started by myself and my neighbors and the local farmers on this road. And then the National Guard got here the day before yesterday. I'm so confused on my days because I haven't had internet or Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
But the National Guard did get here, and the National Guard, in collaboration with some fire and rescue folks, were able to help us airlift a 96-year-old couple that had dementia, and they needed to leave. They couldn't stay here. And so we were able to get choppers to them.
Let's go a little further.
I had to explain to him something that had to be explained to me. Get in touch with the state and tell the state when they're broken, but hey, I've only reported it to the state and North Carolina Emergency Management, the county and the city of Mitchell County since Hurricane Fred, whatever year that was. And so we still don't have a working water. They're saying the biggest thing that Bradshaw Fire and Rescue is where I've been doing a lot of my volunteering or helping with them.
This lady is missing now.
So that's a big issue too, right?
Correct. So they can't, the quartz silica, the sediment ponds, the washing, all of it is on hold right now because there's so much damage, and they're all in Mitchell County. But because of the mines, we don't have, like in the Piedmont, you have red clay. And I think this is contributed to a little bit of why the erosion here is just so vast in this county, is because the soil and sediment of the bank is made mostly of sand, and it's sand and sediment from the mines. It's what they have left. So you're not seeing the red clay that holds the banks together here. You're seeing the sand. I mean, look at that sand over there. It's all sand, like
Yeah.
a beach.
Yeah, which is
North
kind of weird.
Carolina right
And
here.
that is because of the mining industry here.
Yeah.
This is
And
in North
it just makes
Carolina.
the banks a little looser. So like, as a matter of fact, we were planning on live staking, but yeah,
Yeah,
I
she's
don't even know
missing.
about
This
live
lady's
staking at this
missing.
point. Like,
Right.
I don't know how you would fix this down there.
She looks very exhausted.
But yeah, the best way to support me is just to go on my NC Outdoor Adventures Facebook page, or Cut Off by Roads in the River.
She looks so exhausted, guys. But that's pretty much all the good part of it. Yeah. Well, there's the mines. They're mining back in there, guys. The lithium and the quartz and stuff. Okay, so I've got another clip for you guys I want y'all to watch. Let me get rid of this one real quick. And got another one. Is this it? Hold on. Yeah, this is it. Hold on. This is just like a clip. Hold on. I don't want y'all to watch it.
Carolina does not sit well with me. I think something's going on. So I decided to do some digging. So the first thing I find out is North Carolina has the richest deposits of lithium in the entire world. Yeah, lithium for like cars, batteries, all that. Then I find out they have the world's highest purity quartz deposits. And that quartz just so happens to be the world's supply for AI chips, microchips, and all kinds of stuff. We're talking a $530 billion industry. So this is where it gets interesting. So a company by the name of Piedmont Lithium is awaiting a state mining permit for a site in northern Gaston County. And Gaston County is completely flooded right now. The project was awaiting zoning approval because they were getting backlash from the residents and also city officials. And this lithium mine they want would be the third largest producer of lithium in the world. And they made a deal with Tesla already. Now remember the quartz? So in Spruce Pine, North Carolina, right next to Ashland, they are wanting to expand their mines even larger. And the residents aren't having it either. Enter the floods. People, these are mountain towns. It rarely, if not ever, floods in the mountains. I would know. I grew up in the mountains in Colorado, which means none of these people have flood insurance. I mean, the media is saying biblical devastation in North Carolina. This flooding in North Carolina does not sit well.
But look, guys, think about this. This goes back to your Elon Musk. What is his thing? He's AI. His microchips. His AI. You know what I mean? Before I make it the downfall of the Soviet Union look like a joke to everyone. Anti-Furious Georgia. Furies of Georgia. What? Shut up before I make the downfall of Soviet Union look like a joke to everyone. Okay. Most people loved him and accepted everything he did. Now that he's backing Trump, the lefties are. I'm not a lefty. I'm not a lefty. You are a righty. What I feel like is going on is the moment is right or wrong right now. Like, seriously, I live in these mountains, and these mountain was flooded before the storm even got here. I feel this is my personal opinion. The people was not cooperating in the towns. They didn't want to sell their property to these mines. You're forgetting, I'm from Harlan. I live in Harlan, Kentucky. We live in one of the most profitable coal mining areas. We lived through the big people coming in and taking over. We fought these people. We got, just 5 years ago, we had to stand in front of a train full of coal that they tried to stick out of there after they took the coal miners at Christmas time and ripped their money back out of their paychecks back out of their bank accounts and went bankrupt. This large corporation went bankrupt, which is very common in these coal mines and stuff. These large corporations go bankrupt, but they can start their company right back up again. They ripped these men's money back out of their bank accounts again, and they didn't realize they was messing with Harlan County here. Oh, well, I don't know about Elon Musk. I'm not gonna lie. Honestly, I don't know. But our coal miners stood. Well, they took their money. They got in their bank accounts at Christmas time. It was Christmas. It was in December. It's been about 5 years ago, about 4 or 5 years ago. And they got in there and they took their monies back out, their paychecks that they had deposited back out of their bank accounts, causing their bank accounts to go into like $5,000-$6,000 in the negative, because coal miners make a decent living, but they was all in the negative at Christmas time, and they took their money back from them that they worked for. And they thought they was going to come after they did this little thing that these big corporations do, where they go bankrupt and they'll close one company, but they'll reopen another company. And they went in there to try to get the rest of that coal that them coal miners had mined, and then they took their money back for it. So that wasn't happening in Harlan. The coal miners formed a line in front of the railroad tracks because they sold that coal to China. And do you remember that at Princess Ice? And they all stood in front of that. We all went up there. And they stood in front of that train. And they did not let that train go through because all that stuff was being sent to China. And these men had worked for it, and they took their money back out of them. They have did so much crazy stuff. These big corporations, these big wigs, these big people from out of our, yes, so much crazy stuff to our little coal miners. That's why our coal miners is so crazy. And that's why we're called Bloody Harlan. That's why we're called Bloody Harlan. So trust and believe, PG's words, trust and believe. We've seen what these big corporations will do here in this town to the little man if they don't get their way. They're like spoiled babies. They're like spoiled brats. That's what they are. These big corporations are spoiled brats. If they don't get their way, they try to come in and bulldoze you. That's what they do. Well, they don't bulldoze Harlan County because Harlan County didn't allow them to bulldoze them. They went for them, and they didn't know what to think. They ended up, before that train, they would let that train full of coal go to China. They ended up having to give all these men their paydays back. That was the stipulation. Plus, they had to give all these men their retirement. And they got their retirements. And a lot of these men took their retirements and went and moved out of here and left coal mines completely. a lot of them, but they're still born and bred in our county. That was a goal for a lot of men in my, in my area, is they was excited to become a coal miner like their dad and stuff. So they are. Princess Ice is not from Harlan County. However, she lives in Harlan County, and she knows very well how Harlan County works. Well, you all know. You've met Ernie, Crack 40, or Ernie, Jimbo's Harlan County. But don't let them make you think that Harlan County is all that type of people, because it's not. Harlan County's got some really good, beautiful people in it. Like I said, some of these boys grew up, that was their life goal, was to become a coal miner. They was excited to become coal miners. That's what their daddies did. Daisy's husband was a coal miner for almost 30 years, if not 30 years. So yeah, it's a way of life around here. Unfortunately, the coal mines is kind of, they've come in here and they've ripped all the coal out of our mountains, and now they've left us barren, and we're trying to figure out different ways to bring our economy up. But yeah, so believe me, trust and believe that trust and believe that there's a big chance, to my opinion, that this was all set up to get the people out of that land to mine that land. It's gold and silver mines. A lot of mining's going on there. It really has, hasn't it, Debbie? Trust and believe that if they can't get them off, they'll figure it out. Now, how convenient. I mean, this is if you guys have ever been in the mountains of North Carolina, especially Asheville, this is not just a town that just floods, okay? These mountains are very big. I can remember, it makes me sick going over there, because the mountains were so big that you got to go. Because when I go to Myrtle Beach, I travel the North Carolina mountains, and they're so high, and it's just, I get sick going over them mountains. So this is just not a normal flood out of the blue. And thousands of miles had been skipped, and then all of a sudden it hits this little mining town that's very important to production of microchips and lithium and all that crap. Think Quincanink? I think not, guys. This is my opinion. Y'all have your opinions. It's not a political opinion, because I'm going to be quite honest with you. Ernie is one of the turds from Harlan County. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think it's political. I don't think it's political. I think it's part of the big corporation, big wig race to. It's a $35 billion thing. That was way too much money being spent. The money being printed to send to everyone else and spend on migrants will force us into full recession for the next few years. The government is not paying for these people. The government, $750, and that $750 has stipulations to it, from my understanding. They're not entitled to anything else if they take the $750. Is from my understanding. So, coal mines, the South, should set up for these. Well, the mining is a big thing, and not just coal mines. It's a big thing. Coal is one of the dirtier mines. I'm not going to lie. It's filthy. It's disgusting. I used to date a coal miner, and he'd come to my house after he'd get off work, and and he would be so dirty he'd leave black rings in my bathtub. He'd have to literally scrub and scrub and scrub. No one is getting approved for the $750. Now I heard that too, Spirit Miss. I heard that too. Exact amount they gave the people in Big Hawaii Fire, $750. Yeah. Not only did they lost entire homes, they lost their children, their family. There's one little lady that she got washed away and couldn't hold on to her son, and her mother and father got washed away. She lost all of them in this flood. Yes, greed, Wicked West. Yes, it's greed. It's greed. I feel like this was a setup. I feel like they flooded these people on purpose. I don't know about no cloud seeding and all that. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't know how I feel about the cloud seeding and all that. But I do feel, that they had flooded them. It'll come out. Everything in the dark comes to light sooner or later. It'll definitely come out. This is not going to, just like the coronavirus came out. They pretty much told what happened with the coronavirus. They pretty much told what happened with it. They try to still keep it under wraps a little, but it came out, did it not? To put who they are with permanent markers so they can be identified. Okay, so yeah, but they're also not just letting any rally dally person come up there and help. They've stopped people from helping, searching and stuff. They're stopping people. Even a guy was helping with the helicopter, and they stopped them the other day. Why are they doing that? I don't understand. Why are they doing that? They do cloud seeding here to make it snow for the resorts. Playing nature. Really, Sandra? Really? Wow. Okay, guys, I'll be right back. I took a water pill, so I've got to go pee. I know that's too much information, but hey, we're adults here. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back, okay? Sorry, guys, I'm back. Woo! Feel better now. And where did the virus come from? It's not under wraps anymore. Brought it up during the debate. China virus was purposely created to take out our military and our citizens. I think it was created to I don't think it was just created by China. I think it was created to take out the weak and the elderly, because the world was under United States in general could not afford to our Social Security. Is it, Lorraine? We can look into that more, definitely. We was in a crisis we wouldn't have any Social Security left in 2 years before the coronavirus come along. And then boom, the coronavirus took out our weak and our elderly. How perfect was that, right? I don't feel like it was just limited to just China. I feel like it was a decision by the World Health Administration. And I feel like it was a bit political as well. This country wants the USA to help every time they're in need, but when we be reciprocate. I know Diamond's husband is in the military, guys, and she's very passionate, very, very passionate about some of this stuff. And I totally get it. Hey, Juicer! Put it all of us in jail. Right, Spirit Miss. That didn't work out for them either. Took out young people, backfired. It did take out some young people, but nothing like, it didn't take out nothing like what it took out old and the weak. It took out a lot of the old and the weak. The word on the street, Diamonds, with the C virus is, yes, the female scientists in China and all that, but I heard they got the virus from Boston, Massachusetts. So that's just word on the street that I've heard. They have been doing cloud seeding for years to address water shortage issues. Well, but how could they manipulate a hurricane, guys? That's what I'm wondering. And the rain, but y'all got to think, this lady says, and not only this lady, Spirit Mist even said it. Spirit Mist lives over there amongst that. Said the water was already 9 foot above average. It was already flooding before the hurricane even got there. Now, you're talking about water that has to, even if it was flooded in towns prior, before it got there, you're talking that water has to travel up hills, big mountains to get to this. It's not going to be 9 foot already before a storm even hits. Something's not right there. Now, I do agree. I mean, I've heard of cloud seeding before. Cloudy with a chance of meatballs. But I think that they've did a little bit of other stuff too. I do also believe they wanted to see whose sleep were in. I think it was deliberately done to flat out them people, to leave them destitute so they would sell out their property and they'd leave if they didn't have a home to live in. A lot of people died. Over 200 people, they're saying, died. Thank you, guys. Infrastructure was updated. The money we pay taxes is plenty to update everything instead of our government. Yes. Well, the dams breached in Tennessee, not in North Carolina. They breached. They didn't break. They breached. The dams in Tennessee, there was a dam in Newport and then the Nolchucky. And although it did get really bad in Tennessee, it's way worse in North Carolina, from my understanding. North Carolina is just devastated, like a third world country right now. Saltwater, thank you so much, baby. Thank you for gifting 10 memberships. Let's see who got them, guys. Let's see. Sandra got a membership. Linda, Melissa, Donna, Judith Faith, Martha King, Fonda Cheeseman, Tina Bovina, Turn the Page, and Cindy C. Hey. Oh, wait, we got more. She gave more. Oh, my goodness. Saltwater, thank you so much. Brandy Overstreet, Wicked West, Ice Princess, Cripple Creek, Polythea and Pam, Poppy, Brandy Overstreet, Jerry's Hiking, Steph, Paige Moore, Wicked West. Wow. Loves you bunches, my darling. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Saltwater. You're so sweet. Y'all are awesome. Thank you so much, my sweet friend. They're saying it was a cloudburst. I bet it was. Wow. Yeah, Spirit Miss. That's so sad. So sad. It's what you having us hide airplanes in the sky. It's also cool. Earth, world. Wow. Thank you so much, Saltwater. She just gave 20 people a membership. Thank you so much, my friend. Hey, Jamie. I gotta get caught up. All right. But no, I'm having to drink water, guys. He had a decent birthday. We took him to go out to eat today, and I bought him an ice cream cake from Dairy Queen, guys, because the child is obsessed with ice cream. So there wasn't many people there. It was his dad, my mom, and me, and I took him to the Mexican restaurant to eat, and he liked it. It was pretty cool. I told him that if I could get a little money together later on this week, I'll maybe take him and his friends. They're on break this week, and take them bowling. So I figured out I'd take them bowling this week if I can. I know, Diamonds. I'll get the emojis. I promise. Thank you, Madison. Why is my granddaughter ice cream? Logan loves ice cream. I mean, seriously, the kid can eat ice cream all the time. Like, I had to put a limit on his ice cream intake. He loves it. I could only eat one piece of that cake, and I didn't even finish it. He loved that cake, but I'm not a big fan of vanilla ice cream. It was like, well, it was kind of Oreo-ish, but how you sold your soul, Jinky? It's all science and government manipulation. China, Dubai, and the U all playing God, just like they are in everything, like being able to choose sex of child. I know you sold your soul. I know. 2 more years. 2 more years. uh, um, get her a Dairy Queen ice cream cake. They got them in different flavors. Like Logan had an Oreo one, and if you all only knew how much this child loves Oreo ice cream, like this was his whole thing. But thank you, Cheryl. I did that years ago, and I play it every year on his birthday. It's just something he was just, I think it's precious. But thank you for watching my video. Don't talk food. This diet's kicking my butt. What diet are you on, Diamond? Madison, then you need a Dairy Queen ice cream cake for your birthday. Hint, hint, Grandma. We are all pawns in their game. Yes. Next week is Madison's birthday, guys. And Madison, she's not had the best luck lately, her and her grandma, Cripple Creek. And Madison will be 17 next week, guys. And thank you, Soul Water. And she wants to do a little bit of a birthday thing here. They just went through some real rough waters. Their house caught on fire. They're right now currently living in a camper beside their house, trying to get that cleaned up because they lost a lot. Cripple Creek and Madison lost their precious. Cripple Creek's husband passed away back in May, and Madison's papa, pretty close to him they were. And, she's a homeschool kid, so we're going to go ahead and give her a birthday party on the 12th. And y'all make sure you stop by and hang out. And she's going to come up on panel. She's the prettiest little blonde-headed girl, just adorable. And I watched her skincare videos on her grandma's channel, Cripple Creek's channel, and she really does a good job. I think she needs her own channel when she gets old enough. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you so much. Thank you all so much. Logan had a sweet little birthday. It wasn't the biggest birthday this year, but he'll be okay. Handsome, just love his face. That video was amazing. Thank you, Soul Water. I love that video too. All by who sits quiet and says nothing than trying to save this country. I know. The light laser melts the fat in areas. You're in. What? Is that the diet you're on? Oh my goodness. People who are afraid to speak the truth are weak and not soldiers of God. You're welcome, Madison. To keep all. Yes, we do want to keep Cripple Creek and Madison in our prayers, though, guys. Definitely. Hit the like button, guys. Hit that like button. But yeah, definitely will be definitely it'll be fun. Maybe we'll get Logan to come up too, since it's gonna be a little teenage thing. Chromathin. It sounds too expensive for me. I'll be living on the I need food stamps and Ozempic diet. Did you see that video? Oh gosh, I love it. It's at the I just want food stamps and Ozempic. It'd be nice, you all. Auntie Sherry actually broke her ankle that night. She's been in a lot of pain. She did break her ankle that night. I talked to her earlier today, but she was too shady to answer the freaking phone. But she texted me. And she told me she's been in a lot of pain. And she wanted to go to bed early. I come on a little late tonight because, well, I honestly didn't get in. It would be, Madison. You and Logan might get along. Y'all might get along like two peas in a pod. He could sure use a friend to hang out with. Yes, Saltwater. Prayers for Auntie Sherry. Y'all are about the same age. She's okay. She had Erica with her today. Her friend April was over there with her. So she's good. Ooh, sorry, guys. I get sleepy. But, yeah, she had Erica with her today. And her friend April. And I can't say the person's name, but they got her some gifts. So she got some gifts today. She got a little excited about that. And so, yeah, she's doing all right. It's untelling what you'll get from Auntie Sherry, Cripple Creek. Well, Madison, you and Logan might hit it off being good friends. You never know. He's a little shy. But eating caramel squares. I have apples in there, and I got them little sheets of caramel, and I'm about to make a caramel apple, guys, because I love caramel apples this time of year. I don't think I'll do it tonight, though. Hey, Shauna. Oh, good night, my friend. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Hey, nobody wants bed bugs. Nobody wants bed bugs. Shoo-wee shoo. My son, when he was in the second grade, he had a best friend. And his best friend, we let him come and stay with us that summer. He stayed with us most of that summer. And then when school started back, he stayed with us a lot. And he would travel between his memoirs and the boy would come in and throw his backpack down on my couch. And one year, it And then I was like, I'd be sitting on my couch. It was brand new. It was so pretty, this couch was. Paid a lot of money for it. It was just so pretty. And I'm sitting there and I'm getting big welts all over me. And I'm like, what in the world is going on? What is this? And I just contributed to the dog having fleas. Like, these fleas are literally eating me alive. I had giant welts all over me. Dakota comes in, he puts those backpack back down, and I never thought nothing about it. I knew his parents didn't have a lot of good hygiene, but I did not think anything about it because he was taking baths at my house and everything. And I said, I got to looking at these bites. I researched it and was Googling, and it said that they had showed it looked like a bed bug bite. And I said, well, I'm going to look at my furniture to see if I see anything. And lo and behold, when I pulled my couch out, I found bed bugs on my couch. Talk about freaking the freak out, okay? Talk about freaking the freak out. Because them things are so expensive to get rid of. Absolutely thousands of dollars to get rid of them things. And I was not in a good financial situation to get rid of them things, okay? And I was flipping out. I had just bought this brand new couch. It was beautiful. I mean, gorgeous, guys. My favorite couch. Still, I could have kicked myself because as soon as I seen them, I told Sun King, I said, get it out of my house now. And he took the whole couch and packed it to the bottom of the hill and set it on fire. And then he took this other chaise lounge thing I had, took it. This is at Christmas time. This was 2 weeks before Christmas. It was 2 weeks before Christmas. Took the chaise lounge couch that I had. It went out the door. We set it on fire. I was being a little dramatic, guys. I shouldn't have did this, okay? And then we went through the whole house. We only left like certain amount of particles of clothing and stuff. Went through the whole house just tossing stuff and burning it. And I called a right, Diamonds, yes. I called a pest control company that my father-in-law had used to when he bought a house, they had them in him. But he used it, and they did a really good job. They got him run out. And that house was completely infested. He hadn't moved in it yet. It was just when he bought the house, it was like that. And, oh, hey, Gail, baby. And he told me, do not go and spend thousands of dollars on because he wasn't coming to Harlan. He lived in Tennessee. He wasn't going to travel, but he told me to give me my secret. He said, do not spend thousands of dollars on a pest control company to come in. He told me that go get this stuff called Harris. And he told me that I had to get the most expensive kind, which was about $100 for that big jug. And they provided you with some powder. And It had some powder and it had like another spray. So there was several, like 3 different sprays. It was a big package that the Harris had. And I went and got it. But keep in mind, I already threw away a lot of stuff in my house. And we filled all the light sockets, any sockets in the wall, we sprayed with that powder. And we sprayed for 2 months straight that stuff you soak into the bottom of the walls. We did not have furniture for 2 months straight. I had to order new furniture, pay for new furniture, and I had to wait till I got my income tax to do it. We sat on a kitchen chair and used our kitchen table. Logan's Christmas presents that year was even limited because we didn't want to. We spent Christmas at home by ourselves because we didn't want to contaminate anybody else. That was the most miserable. And me and Logan both had flu A and B. We both got very, very, very sick. Very, very sick. On top of going into the ER with bed bug bites all over him and I. And the ER doctor confirmed it was bed bugs too. I did all the treatment myself in my house. Me and Sun King did. And the house was brand new. And I had Orkin and I had a local pest control and I had Terminex come in and they all confirmed the house did not have anything in it. They told me to continue with my treatments and if I seen anything to call them. And thank God that I took that pest control company guy that owned it, that lived in Tennessee, that did not want to travel to Harlan to do the pest control. So he just gave me a secret. I took his advice and got that stuff. It's called Harris. And I suggest anybody, just especially if you travel a lot, to take precautions and get that stuff to spray at least around your house, maybe twice a year to prevent that kind of stuff. Oh, I know. I don't care. It's not hard for people to catch that. It wasn't my fault. I ended up tossing everything out the door. But that couch really hurt my feelings to have to lose that couch. I really didn't have to. All I would have had to do was treat the couch. And I probably should have put it outside on the front porch and treated it. And instead of burning it. Because I got a nice covered front porch. It's not boxed in, but it's covered. So I should have did that instead. But I was only out it's been about, Logan was in 2nd grade, Lori, when this happened. And he's in 10th grade now. So it's been a few years back. But it was devastating. Absolutely devastating to me. I was devastated, guys. It was Christmas time. We couldn't go nowhere for Christmas. And it was completely devastating. So, but I highly suggest, to get that as a preventative, especially if you travel a lot. It was really bad. It was. I'm not going to lie. As a preventative, if you travel a lot, I would suggest to get it. Guys, I got to pee again. These water pills are working on Big Mama. I'll be back, okay? guys. Sorry about that. People in NYC get the that comes from movie theater. Yeah, but like I said, it's worth the shot to get that preventative to put around your house. Definitely. Another thing was happening too from their parakeet birds. Oh my gosh. That's crazy, saltwater. Well, one of the things that was happening at Logan's school is they just started school up that year. He was actually in third grade. I'm sorry, I apologize. It was the summer between second and third grade, should I say. So we can go with that. So they had third grade class, and the teacher was letting the kids come in, and they would all pile their coats and backpacks in a corner in a box. She did that to keep it organized. And the kids were coming in and putting all their backpacks and stuff in that corner. So they was just passing it through. They was passing it through the other kids. But when I called up that boy that was staying at my house, his mom, and I said, do you all have bed bugs? She said, yeah. She said, they don't bother us. She said, they bother my boyfriend, but they don't bother us. Talking about her and her kids. And I was like, so mad. That boy just started coming back to my house again recently, but he's a different kid. He's 16 years old. He's clean. The parents is cleaned up and stuff like that. She lived in an apartment building at the time. And the parents is all cleaned up now and stuff. So that's the way it all worked out with that. Oh, goodness, guys. Well, I'm going on 2 hours here. And I want to stay on here with you guys, but Logan has a test tomorrow and it's out of town. So I have to drive him up the road quite a bit to get to his test. And I want to wake up in enough time because he still needs to do some more studying. He definitely needs a little more studying to be done. And I want to wake him up in enough time to help him with that. Well, Lori, the stuff that I used, pretty potent actually. And Sun King would take and put it in the wall outlets and stuff just as a preventative. Because we used it like that. But yeah, I love you guys. Sorry I had to get off here so quick. I want to stay in here and bring people up and have fun and hang out, but Jinkies has got too much to do, guys. I just figured I'd stop in though and say hi to everybody and let you know I love you guys. And I thank you guys for all your support and love and help. I don't know what I'd do without you guys. Granted, this is where I hang out with my friends. Good night, Soul Water, baby. Thank you for them 20 memberships and stuff. You're sweet. I love you guys. You all help me so much. And you've blessed me so much. You blessed my Logan. Thank you guys for blessing my Logan and me both and helping us out. I love you guys. Get some rest, guys. We'll come back in. We'll get this. We'll get us a good live going and we'll talk some more. Find out some more information about this North Carolina thing, guys. And we'll talk about it some more. Thank you guys for coming in. Good night, little Madison. Good night. Hey, there's Survivor 67. Good night, my friend. Oh, thank you, Cripple Creek. So we will definitely have some more lives this week. Stay tuned for little Madison's birthday party that's coming up on the 12th. And we're gonna have some good time. She's gonna come up on panel. Might even get Logan up on panel. You never know. And they can enjoy themselves a little bit. But y'all have a beautiful, blessed night. I love you guys. Good night, Ice Princess. And y'all have a beautiful night. Good night, Lori Shortlegs, Cheryl, Wicked West. I don't want to leave anybody out. I love you all. I'm falling asleep here, guys. I'm just tired. But I won't be able to sleep because you know why? Because I took that water pill and I'm going to pee all night long. But at least I'll feel good tomorrow. I like the aftermath. You feel so much lighter. But I've been drinking too much pop lately. Good night, Juicer. I love you guys. Good night. I love you. Everybody, all my friends.
He's in the spotlight, that's about the streets tonight. Tilt, troll, I call it hot. Fights with sis on what she's got.
Big Mama throws the shade. Janky's never gets dismayed. Beauty with a fire spark owns a place that leaves a mark. Yankees on the mic, gossip every night. Cooking up a storm, staying in the norm. Youth views are rolling in, drama fluttering like the wind. A restaurant with flavors wild, plates that make you smile. Biggs is going down, Yankees wears the crown. Beautiful and bold, never controlled. Yankees on the mic, gossip every night. Cooking up a storm, staying in the norm. Yankees on the mic. Big Mama throws the shade. Yankees never gets dismayed. Beauty with a fire spark owns a place that leaves a mark. Big sis throwing down, Yankees wears the crown. Beautiful and bold, never controlled. Yankees on the mic, gossip every night. Cooking up a storm, staying in the norm. Yankees on the mic, cooking up a storm, staying in the norm. Yankees on the mic, gossip every night. Cooking up a storm, staying in the norm.